Hello, and this is video 3 on websites I have created. Okay, so let's start with this. And as usual, we have our HTML snippets. I'll make this a very simple video explaining my code. Okay, so we have our doc type HTML, which tells the browser that it is using the HTML5, or this is a HTML5 website. Without this, the browser may not behave how you would like it or correctly. Then we have the HTML lang set to English, which helps screen readers and the browsers that, or it basically tells them that the language is English. Then we go to our header tag. In the header, the information isn't visible. So these things we have over here, basically helps makes the website more interactive for mobile screens. Then we have the title of the web page. Then we have the link tag, which connects this HTML to an external CSS, meaning the CSS is outside this HTML. Then from there, we enter the body. From the body, everything is visible. Then we start with our header 1. The header class is hero, so it means all the things here connects there. Then the H1 being personalized artworks from the hats. Then we have our paragraph. Then we create a link here. And then the class being BTN styles the link as a button. That's basically the meaning of the BTN over here. Then we enter into the section department, with the section being about and the ID also being about. We have some paragraphs here. Then we end the session. Then we open another session with each having its own class, making it special from others, making it in a way that, assuming you want to call this one in your CSS or style it in your CSS, it doesn't interfere with others, or they don't have the same name. So basically, that is it. Then moving down to our footer. Over here, the session class is wholesale, the ID also being wholesale. Then from here, we have our heading and our paragraphs. No, the footer class is rather contacts and the ID is also contacts. Then we have our contacts, the area which is located, the phone and the email. And basically that's the end of our footer. Then let's now go to our CSS code. CSS controls colors, spacing, layout, forms, and alignment. Over here, we have our box size and border box, margin 0, padding 0. This removes default browser spacing and makes width and padding behave properly. Then we go to the body styling, which is the body with the font family being sans serif, with this line height being 1.6. The font family changes text style, while the line height adds space between text lines. Then we go to the dot hero. This text aligns to the center, meaning the text it moves or is in the center the padding being the distance from the content to the margin be 80 pixels to 20 pixels, then the background having its own color. Then the dot hero with the btn, which makes it act like a button. You have each displays to be inline block with the padding, the background, the color being white, the border radius making it more rounded, then the margin top being 20 pixels. This turns a normal link into a real looking button. Then we have the section with its general padding being 60 to 20, 60 and 20 pixel, with the section 2 also having its margin and then its text aligned to the center. Every section has space inside it and has centered headings. Okay, then we have the dot features, which we set its display to be flex. Why flex layouts? This put features guys side by side and then warps them on small screens, which is the reason why our flex warp is set to warp, with it being center, with the justifying of its content being to the center. And then for the flex card over here, it makes responsive cards, and the border radius corners rounds the corners. Shop categories, the same thing with it display being flex, making it responsive. The shop categories flex also wrapped. And then we finally get to the contacts, with it being dot contacts the color, then the text decoration being none. And now this is how our site looks like when we run it. Very nice.